All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. Let's go.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time because we're going to bring the millionaire out of you. Just hold on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, let's go.
Thank you.
Shout
Please
yourself
announce
out.
yourself.
Big up yourself. It's check-in time. Rep your city.
All participants are muted.
You know what I mean?
Entry and exit tones are off.
What kind of business do you have? How does it help people? We do this 6 days a week. If you've never tuned in before, my name is Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration coach. I'm a self-esteem development expert, starting with my own. And our whole goal every single morning, 7:30 a.m., Monday through Friday. Saturdays, we do 9 a.m., is to give you the mindset, the skill set, and the heart set that allow you to go further fast with less effort. I gotta figure out how to point at that without turning around so I look way cooler. All right, there you go. Mindset. There you go. Mindset. Skill set. I'm struggling. And heart set. All right. Anyway, hope you're feeling good. Everybody have a good weekend. I hope you did. I hope you did. What's up, Hadassah? All right. The Facebook crew really checking in this morning. I love it. I love it. Make sure you let them know where you're from and what city you are in. Let them know. Don't be shy. What's up, Morose? Let's get it. Let's get it. What I'm going to do right now is just get into this because we all find that sometimes it gets a little weird trying to talk to people after we got rid of our close friends, right? If you're in the Kaizen Academy, you know I'm real big on phrases that pay. I'm real big on using trained language. Big on the mindset part. I just had to go ahead and turn around and just look at it. Big on the mindset part, right? But that's only 80% of it. And no one wants to get 80% across a lake. No one wants to swim 80% across a river. No one wants to make it through 80% of a jungle. So what's that other 20%? The other 20% is definitely the skill set. And here's a little something for your skill set. We do not talk to strangers the way we talk to close friends. I know I just now blew your mind. But we don't talk to relatives the way we talk to people that we already know. We need a way to talk to professionals. And if you want an easy way to talk to anybody, there are things that you need to consider, right? One of the things that you need to consider is that different people need to be approached in different ways. Somebody write that in the comments. Different audiences require different approaches. That's important. Different audiences require different approaches, Dion. Different audiences require different approaches, Crystal. Am I making sense, y'all? Different audience require different approaches. Let's go, Danae. Yes, Cindy. Different audiences require different approaches, Michelle. Everybody with me? All right, so let's get into this. One of the keys to celebrating the commonality, though, is to realize that everybody's after the same thing. More health, more money, and more freedom. More health, more money, and more freedom. That's right. Different audiences require different approaches. That is an absolute fact. But let me tell you where they're all the same. They want more health. They want more money. They want more free time. And as soon as you realize this, you can see that everybody, including professionals, are pre-sold. Can somebody type that in the comments? That's another epiphany I want to give you this morning. Everybody's already pre-sold. So we're the ones that either mess it up or collect that money because they're pre-sold. They already want more health. If I stand in front of any audience and I'm like, who wants more money? They're all going to say me. No one's like, a little too much. They overpaid me again this week. They accidentally gave me too much money. Nobody's saying that. Everybody wants more money. Everybody wants more free time, right? They don't need convincing. What they need is for us to use the right words and they'll convince themselves. So our job is super simple, y'all. They're pre-sold. They'll convince themselves. All we're going to do is use magic words. We have a whole course in the Kaizen Academy on magic words so that you don't mess around and turn people off all day because you don't have the what? the skill set. You got the mindset. You're doing your affirmations. You feel positive. After all, that's why you joined the darn business. But now you need the skill set. So all we do is find out if they have a problem, and then we ask them if they want to fix the problem. That's all we do. We find out if they have a problem, then we show them we have a solution, but we make them ask for it. We make them almost beg for the presentation. That's what I'm a specialist in. I specialize in, I ain't telling you nothing until you beg for it. You know what I mean? So here's an easy way to do this to professionals. Everybody ready? Y'all like all that preamble. Let's hear it, Haziq. All right, so check it out. First, you use that magical phrase I teach you, I'm just curious. Then you use the second magical phrase I teach you. Could you just do me a favor? I'm just curious. Could you do me a favor? Right? I'm looking for people who hate blank, but would love to do something about it. I'm looking for people who, I'm just curious. Can you do me a favor? I'm looking for people who hate blank, but would love to do something about it. Everybody with me? I'm just curious. Can you do me a favor? Yeah, Ali, let them know. I'm just curious. Can you do me a favor? I'm looking for people who hate blank, but would love to do something about it. Everybody with me? Then, you know, if we find out that we have a benefit they could use, we hit them with the next one, right? We hit them with the next one. Because next they're going to say, well, what is it? Tell me more. So you hit them with this, another magical phrase. All my Kaizenites know this one. Check it out. So here's a short story. Now you got their attention because they're like, oh, it's going to be short and it's going to be a story. Oh, snap. Tell me more. My man, first you had my interest. Now you have my curiosity. Or however they go. I can't never remember. Does he start off like first you have my curiosity, now you have my interest? Or does he start off? Yeah, I think that's how it goes. First you have my curiosity, now you have my interest. You know what I mean? So here's a short story. There are two types of people in the world. There are two types of, and you name the type of profession they are. There are two types of blank in the world. Those that blank and those that do something different to make more money part-time than they do full-time. So which type would you like to belong to? Yeah, Tanisha, I'm glad you're here. Everybody clear? Yeah, Charlene, I'm glad y'all here. This is why you need to be in the Kaizen Academy, baby, because you got to study. You earn more, you learn more. So check it out. Let's do some examples. Excuse me. Let's say I'm talking to an IT professional. Anybody know any IT professionals? Some of you work with some. Let's say I'm talking to one of them. I'm just curious. Could you do me a favor? I'm looking for people who hate their home life interrupted by weird work hours, but would love to do something about it. You see how I did that? I know IT professionals be having weird work hours. So I just hit them with that. I'm just curious. Could you do me a favor? I'm looking for people who hate their home life interrupted by weird work hours, but would love to do something about it. Y'all see that? Or let's say I'm talking to a healthcare auditor or some kind of CNA, right? Let's say I'm talking to like one of them traveling nurses. Maybe I hit them with I'm just curious. Could you do me a favor? I'm looking for people who hate that their time off is owned by their job, but would love to do something about it. You see that? Well, what about this one? Let's say I'm talking to somebody in the auto shop. Quick hack. I love people that work in car repair shops because the people that drop their car off have, you know, nothing but free time. That's a perfect time for them to do some kind of financial audit, or if you're in the health and wellness, maybe some kind of health audit. It's like the perfect time. They're sitting there waiting on their car. Plus, if you're in the world of financial services, check this out. A lot of times they're in that auto repair shop because they ain't got the credit score to go get a new car. I'm gonna leave that right there. But check it out. Let's say I'm talking to an auto service advisor. Hey, I'm just curious. Could you do me a favor? I'm looking for people who hate that their work interferes with their weekends, but they love to do something about it. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? The natural reaction by the professional is going to be, I guess I'm kind of interested, but what is it? That's going to be their natural reaction every time. So we answer with a solution. We give them a short story that tells them how we know how to fix the problem. Professionals don't have a lot of time. Professionals have really busy lives. So we need to answer them in a short story that gets to the point without a whole lot of chit chat, because professionals will be annoyed by that. Everybody with me? So back to the IT guy. We hit him with, I'm just curious. Can you do me a favor? I'm looking for people who are sick and tired of having their home life interrupted by weird work hours, but they love to do something about it, right? And he's like, man, I think I know a couple of people like that, or I'm interested, but what is it? So then we hit him. So here's a short story. There are two types of IT professionals in the world. Those that disrupt their home lives to fix system crashes and technical issues, and those that do something different to make more money part-time than they do full-time. So which type would you like to belong to? Y'all see that? Everybody with me? Well, let's say I'm talking to somebody in healthcare, and I'm like, so here's a short story. There are two types of traveling nurses in the world. Those that work with clients that own them and own their time off, and those that do something different so that they can make more money part-time than they do full-time. So which would you like to belong to? Y'all with me? If y'all are with me, give me some fire emojis. If you know you're going to go back, watch this replay, and write this down word for word, give me some fire emojis. I also want to encourage you to join the Kaizen Academy, because that's where you get the homework, you get the assignments, you get a whole accountability community that's holding you tight to your goals. You know what I'm saying? So healthcare auditor, traveling nurse, CNA. Maybe I'm like, man, there are two types of blank in the world, right? There are two types of healthcare auditors in the world. Those that work for the clients that own them and their time off, okay? And those that do something different to make more money part-time than they do full-time. So which group would you like to belong to? Which group would you like to belong to? Am I making sense? Okay, them fire emojis starting to come in. Y'all are feeling this. All right, good. I need to know that. I need to know when it's helpful and when it ain't, y'all. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, Chanel. All right. So check it out. Here's the third one. We talked about somebody that does auto repair. So here's a short story. There are two types of auto repair professionals. There are two types of auto service advisors. There are two types of neighborhood mechanics, man. Those that work irregular shifts on weekends, nights, and holidays, and those that do something different so they can make more money part-time than they do full-time. Which group would you like to belong to? Everybody with me? Yeah, Rod. Yeah, Miss Wilson. You with me? All right. So I know what a bunch of y'all are thinking, because we're about to get out of here. But I know what a bunch of y'all are thinking. You're like, how am I supposed to know what problems they have, Ali? How am I supposed to know? Yeah, I'm surrounded by a bunch of professionals. Matter of fact, I'm going to something later today where I'm probably going to bump into a couple professionals with the way you define a professional. So how am I supposed to know what problems they have in their job? I never even heard of what they do. So here's how we find the problems for different types of people. Go to google.com, or you can go to duckduckduckgo.com. Again, that's duckduckduckgo.com, and do a search for the pros and cons of blank, and then insert the profession, and you'll have your answer. Pros and cons of being a traveling nurse. What you talking about, Rhonda? Yes, it is. Text @MillMind to the number 81010. Text @MillMind to the number 81010. Text @MillMind to the number 81010, Rhonda, and see if that works. All right, was that helpful, y'all? Now you got a different way to talk to professionals. How did that feel? Did that feel good? Did that feel good? Tag 3 entrepreneurs under this. Tag 3 entrepreneurs. That's your homework. Tag 3 different people that you know could use a different way to talk to professionals. And Rhonda, if it comes to it, then just go to wearemillionaireminded.com. Okay, Rhonda got it. Rhonda got it. Good. Hey, good, Jamal. Glad you made it in, bro. Was that helpful? Man, if Jamal got something out of this, we got a party, baby. All right, I got 45 after. That's your 15 minutes of fire. That's your 15 minutes of fire. Okay, Ariana. Ariana just joined the text message system. Make sure you go to millionaireminded.com too, man. This is important. Go to millionaireminded.com and join the newsletter. Every week we give you mindset, skill set, and heart set in that newsletter in little like bite-sized chunks. So you could, take 60 seconds on each section and your mind is forever changed. Your mind is blown, man. Yeah, welcome, Sadie. Sadie just now joined Dear Millionaire. That means she's going to be getting quotes every morning that she can post on social media. She's going to be getting reminders about the calls. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, it's affirmation time, y'all. It's affirmation. I know this is the part y'all be trying just give me the information, Hazik. But let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Why do you think you have so much information but so little results? I mean, think about it. Think about it. If all it took to get rich was the information, no one would be poor. If all it took to get really healthy was the information, nobody would be underweight. Nobody would be overweight. Everybody would look like, them statues, like that are just carved out of marble. You know what I mean? But it ain't the information, y'all. It's the self-image. Somebody write that in the comments. It ain't the information, it's your self-image. It ain't the information, it's your self-image. Yeah, that newsletter is crazy. What you mean, Vonda? What you going through, girl? It's the self-image, not the information. It's the self-image, not the information. That's why we work on mindset, skill set, and heart set, because it's the whole 360-degree view. All right, we out of here. It's affirmation time. I'm talking too long. Let's go. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Somebody called it. It ain't the image. It ain't the info. It's the self-image. Self-discovery is mastery. Talk to him. Talk to him. Self-discovery is mastery. All right, y'all. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. Here we go. I am so happy and grateful